Hello and welcome to Tuner Tips by todderbert. In front of us with a LEDLENSER Stormproof Replaceable 18650 Flex 3 Power Bank. You can find this retailing around $59.95 at LEDLenserUSA.com. Represents a premium price on a cool product. You might find this very useful. You might not. Let's check it out. LEDLENSER Flex 3 Power Bank. I saw this. I'm very intrigued by waterproof power banks. This one caught my eye and it was a little bit more, but I am going to feature waterproof power banks on my channel. So, because we're out in the field with our radios and it made sense. So little icons here, waterproof, replaceable battery, which is fantastic. Okay, take it travel, everybody knows that. Ready to use. Okay, I would still charge it because mine came half charged. It says 20 extra hours for probably a smaller phone. 7-year warranty if you send the card in, otherwise you only get 2-year warranty. It's got open, so it's got a magnetic little thing here for premium packaging for your premium product. LEDLENSER makes some fantastic items. I'm very impressed with everything I've gotten from them. And yes, very well made. You're going to pay a premium to be expected. The same with C-Crane radios. You're gonna get a premium item when you spend the premium money. This company does it very well. You're not just buying a toy, you're buying something very useful. So here's some information here. We got IP65, dustproof, water resistant. Nice. Of course, it's a power bank. And you can fast exchange the battery. Nice. Green power. They go for green power, which is great. There you go. Double protection. So this is their 6-in-1 thing they're talking about here. Okay. There is the power bank under the little window. On the side here, shows you some information about the battery. Got some dimensions, which I'll go over. Weight, again, battery capacity. They include with this, which is nice. You get a battery right away. On the back here, a little bit about the product. What's inside the box. This side here, power supply for external devices, even in remote places. Yeah, really cool company. German engineering and design. Okay, let's get it open. It's got a little pull tab here, I think. Yeah. Okay, so box is empty. We'll set that aside. And the contents of the box. Lots of paperwork usually. They're good about that. We got the power bank. I'm going to take out of this little tray here. This is a simple cardboard tray. Set that. Okay, so let's see what we get. What I like about the power bank right away is what I mentioned. Anti-roll. Check it out. It's got little feet on the bottom. I thought that, see, smart design. I just love it. I got some flashlights from them and I'm really impressed. And for them to do stuff like this, the little things, they just make me smile. Here's a cool cable. It's a USB to micro USB. We've seen these before. It charges our radio owls, our Texan PL330s, our D808s. But it's cool because it's a flat cable, so you can really pack this away and not take up hardly any space. That is a really nice design. Nice to see that. All right, so paperwork. Let's see, we'll get this out of the way. This is safety instructions in multiple languages. Read that before you go further with your product. 7-year warranty if you send in this registration card. Again, 2 years if you don't. And then we have instructions, which I think is pretty basic. So let's go ahead and go through them. I think it's just a little pamphlet here. I don't know where it starts. I'm trying to find. Okay, is this the front? Yeah. So LEDLENSER Flex 3. Oh no, it's showing number 6 here. I'll find the front. Where are we? There we are. Inside. Okay, so you can see the different things you can do. And of course, I'll go over everything. Some of the items it can charge, of course, all those devices. Fantastic. There you go. Of course, it's like any power bank. You have 4 LEDs. Press it once, tells you the status, how to charge it, various charging methods, anything with a USB port pretty much. The interchangeable battery system, I like that. It's got O-ring seal, which I'm going to show you. And the battery can be used in some of their flashlights. That's what they're showing there. And they got a headlamp too that uses the same battery that they provide. So I like that. And another cool feature that this has on the instructions here is low current. So if you double click, it enters a low current mode, which is fantastic. And it stays on, so you can charge these devices that barely have a little tiny battery in them, and a normal power bank wouldn't be able to charge. So it turns the power bank on, so it runs all the time. And after 2 hours, it automatically turns off, or you can hold the power button to turn it off manually. Sweet. So you don't discharge the battery probably by mistake. Recycle the battery. Done. Okay, let's get to the power bank. So here it is front and center. Let's go over dimensions of this guy and we'll do a little size comparison. Bring it on down here. Yeah, I like the look. The green and black looks awesome. Good color combinations. Got some paper here. Dust. Okay, so dimensions, we have 4¼ inches in length or 109 millimeters. So not too bad. They made it compact. I'm going to talk about that in my findings with charging. That's a good idea. They made it compact. Very happy with that. The diameter is 1 inch, exactly, 26 millimeters. It weighs 88 grams with the battery, so not too bad. So under 100 grams, and you got yourself a nice pocket power source, especially if you're a lightweight camper on the go. This is nice to carry without weighing you down. That's important. So liking that. So let's do a size comparison. It does have competitors, tons of them. We all know that. I'm going to bring this up. Okay, so first I have a ZMI. This is a 3350, I believe, LG cell power bank with a flashlight on the end. Yeah, you just turn this here. It has 10 steps of light, which is kind of nice. It'd be cool if this had a flashlight, but it doesn't need it. Again, this one here, I think you just hit this, tells you if it's good. Just flashes green. Yeah, it just flashes green a couple times there. Give you an idea. So yeah, I like this. 20 bucks gets you this product. Give you an idea. It is bigger. It is not waterproof. Okay, so that's the keys to take away there. I do like this product, and it's still available. It just, yeah, it's not, watertight. So here is a 18650 protected button top. Cool thing about this battery will work in this unit, no problem whatsoever. Liking that a lot. What else do we got here? We got one of their flashlights, LEDLENSER P5R, really cool, 14500 power. There we go. It's about as big as the power bank. Nice. And then for another battery, I think I have like a AA over here. Okay, set it down. There you go. You get an idea for size. It's pretty compact. All right, so let's go ahead. Talk about features of the Flex 3. So I'm going to zoom it back down. Downtown. So polycarbonate body right away. Strong. It's kind of cool. It's got a translucent shell, so you can almost see the battery in there. Kind of neat. Same with the top here. Looks like it's semi-translucent. You can see the green O-ring. That keeps it watertight. Again, to IP. What did I say it was? 65. Yeah. Waterproof. Good for strong jets of water. Dust proof, but not good for submersion. So avoid dropping it in puddles if you can. So yeah, it opens up. It's pretty neat. On the back here, it shows you which way is lock and unlock. So just turn to the unlock position, and this opens up like a little tray. There you are. So we got a hollow tube here, and this is nice because you can carry your battery safely with this. That's also nice. It has a little finger spot here to help pull that battery out. They include the LEDLENSER branded cell. It's a 3400 protected button top, or it's actually weird. It's like a protected flat top. I'll show it to you in a second. I believe it is made in China. It has some German writing on there. Just trying to find it. Yeah, we'll just pull it out and look. So push your finger here. Actually, I think I just made it tighter by turning it. And then this will pop out. See, it's got a flat top on it over another flat top. Interesting how they did that. So yeah, I think this is a Chinese branded cell. Yeah, made in China. But yeah, I took and put in my Orbtronic, and I got a little bit better results, and we'll talk about the results in a little bit. But on the inside here, you can see that little sticker, LEDLENSER, power bank, Flex 3, model number 502126. The battery they're using. There you go. Got a nice little spring contact. It's kind of a narrow one because the bottom of this has a little narrow window. I tried to put this in my normal charger. I couldn't charge it because they put this ring here and they made it hard for my charger to connect. So you need something with a little peg on your charger to make that work. You know, the normal protected guys here, like the Orbtronic, has a nice flat back to it. So, but yeah, this does work in here, no problem. This thing will rock and roll. It sits in there nice and tight. There we go. Turn it on. Half charge. I always like to store my batteries half charge. But yeah, definitely nice. You can switch out different battery types. You can go flat top, but it's very loose. So I recommend sticking with a protected button top. So there it is. Yeah, and there's the O-ring to help keep it sealed. So we'll go ahead and put this battery back in. This applied one. All right, and then we'll put the cap back on. So we'll go on the bottom here, follow the instructions, go to the unlock spot, pushes on, nice little tight seal there. Now we're in the lock position. Again, you can see more information on the body there. Okay, cool. So look at the side button. Again, it's the shows you battery status, full charge. Okay, it's 25% increments. I did follow that, and it is pretty legit. You can double click, and it enters the low power mode. This will run for 2 hours, which is great. So it can charge your devices that are low power that barely register, barely turn the unit on. Of course, long press to turn it off. There you go. So not bad. And of course, the business end here, 2 ports, pretty basic. You got your micro USB in, 5 volts, 1 amp, and your USB out, 5 volts, 1 amp. Again, they do that because it's a single cell. Typically, 1 amp is enough of a discharge and charge rating. Anything higher, and it's probably not great for the battery unless it can handle it. So typically, 1 amp is just fine for a smaller power bank like this because you're going to be charging devices such as maybe their mini lantern, EML4. This thing's pretty awesome. It's got a magnetic charging system, but it plugs right into here. This has got a 14500 cell. It makes sense because you want smaller devices because this isn't super high capacity, and this works fantastic. So this is waterproof. This is waterproof, so they kind of go together for charging and being outdoors. Perfect, ultra lightweight. You got an extra power source to keep this running. That's the beauty of it. And also, you could do the same thing with your P5R. You can bring this with you and charge it as well with this power bank. You just got to bring the extra cord to charge it. There you go. Or you could bring a dedicated charger and maybe use a different battery inside here, but that's another topic. And then, of course, you can charge your radios, and that's what we're going to do. I have a PL330 here. I'm going to bring this up so you can see what's going on. There we go. And yeah, we're going to hook it up and charge it. Before I get started, though, this unit supplied 1,743 milliamp hours or 8.6 watt hours at 5 volts, 1 amp steady output. It's fairly weak compared to the ZMI. This particular one advertises a battery of 3350, LG cell, and I got about 1,988 milliamp hours or 9.91 watt hours out of this unit. So I think the efficiency is nicer in here than this because this has those contacts. And I think you lose a little bit on the connection points, and it does run a little warmer. So you do sacrifice a little bit on the capacity, but not much to have a waterproof container power bank. So something to keep in mind for going for the premium waterproof. So we're going to go ahead and hook up my little radio here. See if I got a little meter. You guys can see what's going on. I'll plug everything in. Got the little USB cable already hooked up. Got this little Ruidang power meter. Let's gotta figure out which way it goes in. All right, it's gonna be upside down. Okay, this is on camera here. Let me just pull it off camera so I can see what's going on. There we go. Lights light up. Good. All right, so I'll turn it this way. You can see what's going on. I'm gonna plug in. So it's perfect for radios like the PL330 because it has a battery in there that has a capacity of 1,000 milliamp hours. So, I mean, yeah. And so it's a small battery. This would probably charge it twice, which is nice. So you get 2 full charges out of your power bank to this radio. And as you can see, this radio is really nice at charging. It's only taking 1/3 of an amp. And the voltage is staying nice at 5 volts. So again, it's perfect for small devices. I'd recommend it. For using it with like your premium radios like your Skywave SSB, your Texan PL330, or RadioWow R108s. Do I have anything handy like that? Yeah. So anything with a smaller battery type is the way to go. I'd use it with this as well. Anything with a bigger battery, you might just want to swap the battery out. This is the D808, and actually this battery will fit in here. It'll be a little snug, but it will fit. So it's better just to take the battery straight out and put it right into this device. So that's nice. You can do that. Interchangeability is always good. So there's that. So we're going to go ahead and disconnect this, and we're going to put a full load on the power bank, and then we'll do final thoughts. So we'll disconnect the PL330. I have a, let's see, let's put this off to the side here. I have a iPad sitting off to my left here. We're going to hook that up. And let's see if it shows up. Anything on the display. Okay, so I'm going to power on. Okay, we're going to plug this in. Okay, there we go. And of course, now we're charging. It's pulling full. It's about the highest numbers I get. This iPad said 60%, so definitely these numbers are pretty straight up forward. So you're getting up almost 5 volts, 4.96, and almost 1 amp. That's what I noticed when I was using this as a test. I always use real world items to test the battery. So there you go. Now, before we end this video, I was going to talk to you about the Orbtronic, using different battery types in here, and give you an idea what you can expect for run times. So there's quite a big market out there for waterproof. Let's get my little texting out here. Nice. I like my texting radio. So yeah, I use the Orbtronic in here, fully charged. Now the Orbtronic is a Japanese-made cell. They're using the Sanyo 18650 GA in there, and then they're wrapping it and putting their own little protection board on it. But they're definitely using a Panasonic Sanyo cell 3500, which is probably one of the best batteries you can buy, high capacity. I put this in here, and I got a runtime. I got let's see, a capacity of 1916 milliamp hours delivered. That's 9.4 watt hours at 5 volts at 1 amp. So you can boost the capacity by just putting a little bit bigger or better battery in there. That's a substantial jump from 1743. Not gigantic, but for a smaller power bank, it makes a little bit of a difference. So yeah, these are pretty affordable as well. The replacement batteries from LEDLENSER are fairly expensive, so you might find yourself looking in the aftermarket, and Orbtronics are the way to go. But using their battery they give you, and then you have one of these as an extra backup, is something to think about. That's what I would do. All right, so there it is, the Flex 3. I spend time with these power banks. I like them. I enjoy them. Note that I am going to pit this against a rival, another waterproof one, the Adventure series. I don't have the exact model yet, but I do have the MyCharge system. This is the 6700. I'm going to get the 3350 model, which would be close to this, and I'm going to compare them. The big difference is, again, you got to remember, these are fixed systems. They're waterproof. That's great, but they can't change the battery. So that's what makes this so fantastic, is that you can change the battery, and it has that low power mode built into that. So there's a lot going on for your money. And again, when you hold this, it does feel quality. It does not feel cheap. Thick plastics, definitely not. It doesn't feel wimpy at all. When I'm pressing this thing is definitely durable. It can take a drop, I'm sure. Though they didn't give any drop resistant ratings. But expect me to definitely compare this product in the same capacity category in the future. So definitely. All right, so I'll put this aside. So my final thoughts on the Flex 3 from LEDLENSER. Is it something you should buy? Well, at $59, it's a premium price tag. You got to ask yourself, is it worthy of that? And to me, it's kind of like, I don't know. It's so-so. When I can go out and buy 3 of these for the same price, and it has the functionality of a flashlight. It's a little bigger, of course. It does not have a removable battery, unfortunately. If it did, awesome. But again, you could have 3 of these. If that's your thing, go for it. But if you're not more of an outdoors person, you definitely go with the Flex 3. Spend the extra money, save up, get yourself one of their ML4 lanterns to go with it. If you got the money to spend, why not get some cool stuff? I reviewed this. You guys probably seen that. Great little lantern. And you can, of course, invest in their nice premium pocket everyday carry P5R. This is a nice light. I like this light a lot. So yeah, they got great products. So if you're into premium items, definitely consider the product. So it gets a maybe recommendation because of the price point. But then again, if you're a person who goes outdoors and doesn't want it to get wet, it's definitely a buy. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. If you like LEDLENSER products, definitely subscribe to the bell icon. I'm going to feature more from them. They have bigger power banks, a little bit more money. I think they have one with 2 cells that you can remove. And, of course, more flashlights from the company. So, yeah, definitely subscribe, bell icon. And 3, comment below what you think about the Flex 3 power system. Is this something you would want? Is it too rich for your blood? Little things on this just really make me happy. You know, just a very simple device that they put a lot of thought and effort into. And I think it's great. I know there's some very inexpensive units out there that open up and you can replace the battery, but nothing I've seen with, you know, nice durable construction and watertight setup like this. I mean, this is just fantastic. All right, there you go. My thoughts. Okay, hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, and we'll see you in the next one.